Relax and let this gentle story carry you softly into sleep. The Growth Journey of Frisia and Orchid. His story is about Frisia and her faithful companion Orchid, who learn about growth and resilience through overcoming a devastating storm together. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Frisia. Frisia loved the wonders of nature and had a special bond with her faithful companion, Orchid, a delicate and beautiful flower with petals that glow like the morning sun. Every morning, Frisia would wake up early to tend to her garden, singing softly as she watered and cared for each plant. Orchid, with its vibrant colors, always stood out among the flowers, and Frisia believed it was because of the love and attention she gave it. One day, a terrible storm swept through the village. It brought heavy rains and strong winds that uprooted many plants and trees. Ia, worried about her garden, ran outside to check on her beloved plants. She found her garden in disarray, with many flowers damaged and leaves scattered everywhere. Her heart sank when she saw Orchid lying on the ground, its petals torn and its stem bent. With tears in her eyes, Frisia gently picked up Orchid and carried it inside. She placed it in a pot with fresh soil, hoping it would recover. Every day, she continued to care for Orchid, whispering words of encouragement and love. Little by little, Orchid began to heal. Its petals regained their glow, and its stem grew stronger. Frisia was overjoyed to see Orchid flourishing again. The storm had tested them, but their bond was now even stronger. Months passed, and the seasons changed. Frisia and Orchid had grown together, learning from each other and sharing countless moments of joy and sorrow. Frisia realized that the storm, although devastating, had taught her the true meaning of growth and resilience. She understood that growth was not just about flourishing in good times, but also about overcoming challenges and emerging stronger. One beautiful spring day, Frisia and Orchid stood in the garden, surrounded by blooming flowers and buzzing bees. Frisia looked at Orchid and smiled, feeling a deep sense of gratitude and love. She knew that no matter what storms came their way, they would face them together, growing and thriving side by side. Here, on is another comforting story for you. Tulip and Veronica, a tale of companionship. This story is about a young woman named Tulip and a happy gnome named Veronica, whose bond of companionship brings joy and prosperity to their village. In a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and colorful meadows, there lived a kind-hearted young woman named Tulip. She had bright, sparkling eyes and a smile that could warm the coldest of hearts. Tulip loved nature and spent much of her time tending to her vibrant garden, which was filled with flowers of every hue imaginable. Each flower seemed to greet her with a nod and a whisper of thanks for her tender care. One particularly sunny afternoon, while Tulip was planting new seeds, she noticed something unusual peeking out from behind a cluster of marigolds. It was a small, cheerful gnome with a tiny conical hat and twinkling eyes. He introduced himself as Veronica, the happy gnome. Veronica had a talent for making delightful things happen, and his presence in the garden only heightened its magical aura. Tulip and Veronica quickly became inseparable friends. They spent their days exploring the village, helping neighbors, and sharing stories under the old oak tree. Tulip taught Veronica how to sew tiny clothes and bake delicious pies, while Veronica showed Tulip the hidden wonders of the forests and the secret language of the animals. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day. The villagers marveled at the special connection between the two, often inviting them to gatherings to spread their joy and kindness. On one chilly evening, as snowflakes began to fall, Tulip found herself feeling melancholy. Florence noticed and decided it was time to share a secret he had kept. He led Tulip to the heart of the forest, where a circle of ancient trees stood majestically. Romanica explained that once in a generation, a human and a gnome could form a bond so pure that it blessed the entire community with prosperity and happiness. As they stood together in the glowing moonlight, a gentle magic wrapped around them, sealing their friendship with a promise of eternal companionship. The warmth of their bond melted the cold air, bringing a soft glow to the village. From that day forward, Tulip and Veronica continued to share their magic with the world, knowing that true friends could light up the darkest of times. The next story awaits, calm and peaceful. Jasmine and Borage, the heart of nature. This story is about Jasmine and Borage, who protect their home with the power of nature. Under the moonlit sky, at the edge of a tranquil lake, a young girl named Jasmine often sat, her heart filled with wonder and joy. Her eyes sparkled as she peered into the shimmering water, hoping to catch a glimpse of the world below. One enchanted evening, as the stars twinkled like diamonds, a mystical melody filled the air. A beautiful mermaid named Borage emerged from the depths, her scales glistening like precious gems. Borage and Jasmine quickly became friends, united by their shared love for nature. They spent their nights exploring the underwater world and the lush forests surrounding the lake. Borage taught Jasmine the secrets of the ocean, how the tides dance with the moon, and the songs sung by whales. In return, Jasmine showed Borage the wonders of the forest, the delicate patterns of butterfly wings, and the whispering of leaves in the wind. One fateful night, a fierce storm threatened to destroy their beloved lake and the surrounding forest. Together, Jasmine and Borage harnessed the power of nature to protect their home. Borage called upon the dolphins and whales, who created waves to calm the stormy waters. Jasmine, with her gentle touch, persuaded the trees and flowers to strengthen their roots and withstand the fierce winds. As the storm passed, a sense of peace and renewal filled the air. Their bond had grown stronger, and they realized the true strength of nature lay in harmony and balance. From that night on, Jasmine and Borage promised to protect and cherish their beloved sanctuary. Through their friendship, they had learned that nature's heartbeat was in every rock, tree and ripple of water, and by honoring it, they could keep their world beautiful and alive. Every night, they continued to explore and celebrate the wonders around them, their hearts intertwined with the rhythm of nature. Their tale became a legend told by the fireside, reminding all who heard it of the incredible power of friendship, love, and the natural world. And so, the bond between Jasmine and Borage remained eternal, a symbol of the enduring connection between humanity and the magical realms of nature. Here, on is another comforting story for you. Azalea and the Wonder of Sedge. This story is about the magical friendship between a curious girl named Azalea and a water elemental named Sedge in a hidden forest grove. Once upon a time, in a verdant forest filled with the songs of birds and the whisperings of ancient trees, there lived a young girl named Azalea. She was known for her curiosity and boundless imagination, often venturing beyond the paths well-trodden by woodcutters and hunters. One starlit evening, while exploring a hidden grove, Azalea stumbled upon a shimmering pool illuminated by the soft glow of fireflies. In the center of the pool, there danced a figure, unlike any she had ever seen. It was a water elemental, who called himself Sedge, his form fluid and ever-changing with the softest hues of blue and green. Azalea's heart leapt with excitement and curiosity. "Who are you?" she asked in awe. Sedge turned to her, his eyes like liquid mirrors reflecting the starlight. I am Sedge, guardian of this pool and the wonders it holds," he replied, his voice like the gentle ripple of water over stones. From that moment, an unbreakable bond formed between Azalea and Sedge. Each night, she would return to the grove, and Sedge would regale her with tales of the underwater world and its many marvels. He spoke of coral seas, where creatures of incredible beauty and grace lived in harmony, and of vast kelp forests teeming with secrets yet to be discovered. In return, Azalea shared stories of the world above, of the towering mountains kissed by clouds and the meadows that bloomed in a riot of colors each spring. One night, Sedge brought Azalea a gift, a small, glistening shell that fit perfectly in her palm. "This carries the sound of my wolf," he said, and as she held it close, she heard the soothing sounds of the ocean, a melody of waves and whispers from the deep. Forever after, whenever Azalea felt lost or alone, she would hold the shell to her ear and be comforted by the connection to her friend. Through their friendship, Azalea and Sedge taught each other about the wonders of their worlds, and the deep-seated magic that lay in every corner of nature. As years passed, the grove and its secret pool remained a sanctuary of wonder and friendship. Azalea grew to a wise woman known for her kindness and generosity, attributes she had learned for her time with Sedge. The tales of her adventures with the water elemental were passed down through generations, ensuring that the magic and wonder of their friendship would never fade. This is how, deep within the forest, the legacy of Azalea and Sedge lived on, a testament to the power of curiosity, friendship, and the ceaseless wonder of the natural world. Good night, and thank you for sharing this evening.